Feet. If you are lucky enough to have one or even two of these amazing appendages, feet, then you're going to want to stay tuned to learn how to exercise them. After all, your feet have 100 different muscles in them, 26 bones, 30 joints. There's a lot going on in your foot. And I want to tell you, as a personal trainer of the internet, exactly how to take care of your feet so that you don't end up with problems. We don't want extra problems, right? So of course, if you don't try to treat or diagnose anything by this video, but take it from somebody who has had all kinds of problems with her feet over the course of a lifetime, that it is possible to overcome a lot of really common issues with the feet, strengthen them, keep them flexible and able to do all of the things you need them to do, not the least of which is balance, which as you get older becomes more of an issue. And even if it's not, like, you got to take all those Instagram photos, right? Looking balanced on mountaintops. Isn't that what the kids do these days? In any case, whatever your reason for wanting to have better feet, stronger feet, more capable feet, better balance, or just avoiding pain and issues in the feet, that is the discussion topic for today's video. And this question, thank you so much to our patrons on Patreon who ask wonderful questions, members of the Nerd Gym Online who get access to live classes and private meal plans and videos and all kinds of stuff. I use this YouTube channel. If this is your first time here on the Nerd Gym YouTube channel, go ahead and click like and subscribe. We use this to answer questions that are important, the burning questions you have. Let's talk about how to take the best care of your feet. Number one, the warm up. Before you do anything with your feet, walking, exercise, anything at all, warm up the feet. It's very simple. You do some calf raises, some ankle circles, some toe crunches. I'll put a link to a little short video that I did on a decent little foot warm up. But you want to actually move and warm up your feet before you get them out there working, before you get them pounding the pavement or jumping up and down, or even just stabilizing you for some good old-fashioned weightlifting. Warm up is number one. Number two, what you got on your feet when you're working out, y'all. This can have a tremendous impact. Now, if you're used to big, fluffy, cushy shoes, orthotics, all those kinds of things, those may be necessary for a while. And the idea is to gradually reduce the amount of stuff, the amount of padding we put around our foot, because like there is no shoe that will improve the function of your foot. The foot is already amazing. Does your shoe have 100 muscles, 30 joints and 26 bones? I don't think so. Your shoe is not that complicated. It is a padding around the foot. And while it can make our feet feel more comfortable, it also does restrict movement. Anytime we're exercising, anything that restricts movement, not such a good idea. This is why we don't work out in like stiff jeans or business pants, right? We got to have that flexibility. Well, the same thing goes for your foot. Also, it's hard to beat the skin on the bottom of your foot as far as grippiness goes. There's not really going to be any shoe that improves that. That said, you do want to be safe in the environment that you are working out in. Now, if you're working out at a gym, obviously you want to wear a shoe. You don't know what kind of weird, gross stuff is on the floor in outdoor environments. You don't want to end up getting worms or anything weird like that. So I'm not a proponent necessarily of barefoot everywhere. But if you are in your own home working out, as we do at the Nerd Gym Online, make sure that you are, whenever possible, going barefoot for your workout or building up to going barefoot. So you may find that if you've been used to wearing shoes for a long time for your workout, especially the cushy athletic shoes, that when you go to, that maybe you can do jumping jacks, no problem, or other high impact activities on the foot, no problem with the shoes on. You go to take the shoes off, oh, all of a sudden it's a problem. You don't want to necessarily jump into it right away. Jump into it right away. You want to build up the strength in your foot to being able to do these activities over time. So just like any other kind of strength training, if you took your arm right out of a cast, if you had broken your arm, you had it in a cast for a long time, it's going to get weak, it's going to get atrophied. Same thing by keeping a foot in a rigid shoe all the time. If you frequently wear shoes, you don't go barefoot too often. And hey, I'm guilty of this too. Shoes are dang comfy. I love shoes. I'm not one of these, know, people who just likes to go barefoot everywhere whenever I can, but I absolutely recognize the difference that it makes to go barefoot whenever possible. Like I said, I've got foot problems, I've got bunions, I've got, you know, I used to wear high heels and flip-flops all the time, which are probably the two worst things that you can do for plantar fasciitis and other problems like that, anything that causes the toes to grip down repeatedly. So yeah, footwear, whenever possible, try to reduce or eliminate the footwear during your workout. Just like any other type of brace or padding, you know, for your daily activities when you're not paying attention to your feet, totally fine. Absolutely, you know, you don't want to have to you know, be looking at every pebble on the ground as you're walking or whatever. Have as much padding there as you need to be comfortable for outdoor walking and that sort of thing. But in your own home, going barefoot will do tremendous things to improve the strength, the durability, reduce pain in your feet. So definitely try to work out barefoot in your own home whenever possible. And finally, stretch. And I don't mean just stretching your feet, although this is a good idea too. We're talking about stretching your whole body such that it is never going to be an issue for you to get down, grab your feet, or pull your foot up onto your lap. If you are losing access to your own limbs due to lack of flexibility, this is a major problem. We don't want to lose access to our own feet. If bending over to put on your shoes or take them off is an issue, if massaging your own foot is an issue due to lack of flexibility, work on that. You need to be able to touch your own foot, give yourself a self massage, take care of those toenails, all that good stuff. Make sure that you're actually flexible enough to reach and work with your feet, and also make sure that you are stretching the actual foot itself. So number one, work it out. Warm it up. Number one is warm it up. Number one, warm up your feet. Actually get them moving, actually get them warm. Then you work them out. Make sure that when you are doing your workout, whenever possible, you do it without footwear on, or set aside some dedicated time to work your feet without footwear. And number three is stretch. Stretch the foot itself, stretch the arch of the foot, but also stretch your whole body and make sure you're working on your flexibility and your strength and your ability to reach your feet so that you can actually take care of them. And that is what I recommend. That is what you should start doing right away today. And if you have any further questions, drop them down in the comments, or better yet, if you're not already a member of the Nerd Gym online community, go ahead and go to www.thenerdgym.com and sign up for any membership level. That will take you to our Patreon page. You can sign up for a membership and get access to live online Zoom classes, which you can do barefoot from the comfort of your own home, as well as meal plans and everything you need to be successful in your fitness journey. I am Coach Melanie Black, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.